Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Pitt. Say hi, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I
you're
appreciate that very much. Was that to them or me?
That's to you.
Awesome. Sir, how long have you been coming to Innovation Fitness?
It was, I started my third year in January, so like just over 2.5 years.
Is this the longest that you've been able to commit to any kind of program?
Yes, this is the only program I've ever committed to. I've never been to a gym before until coming here.
Awesome. So, but you've been fit and living an athletic lifestyle your whole life?
Yes, I'm a runner. I've run my whole adult life.
And now your whole family trains here with you.
That is
Tell me a little bit
correct.
about that.
Well, it started with me. I got an injury from running, and I always knew that I was supposed to do some sort of strength training, but I didn't know anything about strength training. I'd never been to a gym before in my life. So if I went to a gym, I wouldn't know what to do. So when I was getting physical therapy for my running injury, I saw the place next door to the physical therapy place, which was IFS. Looked in the door a couple times, and so that was interesting. And I wonder if they can help me, one, to continue when I get a physical therapy, to help me become a stronger runner. I had a lot of goals pertaining to that I haven't achieved yet at the time, and to also do the strength training that I knew I needed to do to counterbalance the running, but I didn't know anything about. So when the physical therapy was ending, I started asking some questions about IFS, and next thing you know, I joined, and then my daughter, who is a runner, she started in the Parisi program about a year later. My wife, who was diagnosed a couple years ago with osteoarthritis, was at a point where she was in a lot of pain, and she started coming to IFS, and the pain is very manageable now. She's gained a lot of the range of motion that she lost from the osteoarthritis back again. And my last daughter, who was the holdout, wanted nothing to do with IFS, if for no other reason because she wanted to be different than the rest of the family, started coming to the Body Alive classes, and she actually found out that she enjoyed it. And the other night she made a comment, it's like, look at this, I can see definition in my arms. So they all resist until they see what you can gain from coming.
Wow, so we're boosting some confidence, getting better at sports and athletics, and it probably creates a little bit of a different family dynamic for you, huh?
Oh, it is. Awesome. It is. It's one thing that we talk about at the dining room table.
Awesome. So IFS is family conversation. That's wonderful. Next time, oh, here we go. So what is it that you like best about working with the coaches here at Innovation Fitness?
It's what I like the best is that you don't have to think about an individual workout. You just have to think about what you're being asked to do. For me specifically, since I had never been to a gym before and never lifted weights before, I get the instruction on how to do it correctly, and you get the motivation from the coaches to continue to improve yourself.
So we keep your family safe, we keep you motivated, we create a different family dynamic, and we're funny.
Oh, there's humor here.
Awesome.
And it's not all one-sided, but there is humor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.